Previously on Dragon Ball Z. Oh damn, wrong show. Previously on the Powerpuff Girls. Mojo Jojo gets turned every which way and arrested for the Up team's time, had a crash out meltdown and made the Rowdyruff Boys in fecal matter prison water, and Set Creations went berserk and almost packed up the Powerpuff Girls, also endangering civilians, destroying property and buildings, sending a spirit bomb in the middle of the city, which in turn made the girls feel so ashamed they almost hung up their superhero cape. But just like Ghostface, the girls make a comeback and use their feminine wiles and gives them the cooties, and the boys explode, never to be seen again.
You're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker.
Until the boys are back in town and ready for a rematch deathmatch. And if y'all thought they were bad the first time around, ciao. They are paying it back in blood this go around. Will the Powerpuff Girls succeed in defeating their demon-like counterparts this time, or will they fail? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Find out next time on this episode of...
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
It's another beautiful sunny day in Townsville, and of course, criminals running amok, causing property damage, robbing old ladies, and threatening to murder a group of people. Seriously, Townsville at this point is just Gotham, but has a bright, pretty aesthetic. Nobody leaves or moves out because they know the Powerpuff Girls are gonna turn that ass every which way. While the girls are knocking the teeth out of their villain of the week baddies, him is watching. Oh, now I know where Lil Nas X got his inspiration for his Montero music video.
Yo, look at it! 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 I want all of you to look at it!
Him doing what villains do best, being pressed. My guy is sitting in the dark watching reruns of the Powerpuff Girls beating up their rogues gallery. While watching the TV plotting a way to defeat the girls, he sees something that sparks an idea. Whatever him saw caused an idea so nefarious, it'll be the reckoning and death of the Powerpuff Girls. Back in Townsville, the girls are fighting several kaiju monsters like it's a regular Tuesday afternoon. The girls are finessing and hella clean with their attacks. I see you, Buttercup! After beating up all the monsters because they were easy mode, the ground opens up like some WWE entrance, and guess who's back?
I took over a year off and cut you bitches some slack. Tell a friend to tell a friend. She's back.
The Rowdyruff Boys, trust and believe me when I tell y'all, are not ready for the sadism the boys are on now. They will make Daddy Sukuna so proud. I mean, look at Butch. The boy is twitching in excitement to battle. Butch is really giving Jugo energy from Naruto. Not only are the boys back, but they got brand new hairstyles. Who's y'all barber? And of course, Blossom and them start clowning immediately.
Oh no! Look who's back with mean hair! Oh, whatever shall we do? How can we defeat their scary new hairdos?
Shut your bitch ass up!
But best believe these boys didn't come back for chit chat. They came to fight.
Round 1, fight!
Now at first it looks like the same old rivalry, both sides evenly matched. They end up in a standoff for the duration of the battle. Blossom proposes the same tactic, recalling how things ended the last time, kissing them to express affection, basically plot armor. And this is the moment when everything went south. You see, ladies and gentlemen, these aren't the same demons we encountered last time. Oh no, they matured and no longer afraid of cooties. If anything, they express elation over the kisses. The second the girls try it, the boys start growing. I mean King Kong levels of growth. My question is, why did y'all continue to try it when they were only at 8 feet tall? Y'all should have stopped right then and there and strategized a different attack. And that's when him pops up.
You see, I realized that the boy's only weakness was your pathetic little kisses. And since I knew you would resort to that, I added a little something extra. A cootie vaccination.
A cootie vaccination. Him out here being the first villain to invest in healthcare. And thanks to him, the worst trio of menace to society kindergartners gets a resurrection. Kissing them and waiting for them to explode won't work this time around. Basically, him said that plot armor of kisses was dumb AF and won't work.
Round 2. Fight.
When I tell y'all the girls were trembling, shaking in their schoolgirl shoes, got even Buttercup, the toughest fighter in the group, swallowing her saliva in fear, probably thinking, why did I bring my blanket?
No! I need my blanket!
They face countless of monsters that were over 300 feet tall, but they are dealing with demonic YNs. Might as well start prepping up their funerals.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Now let me explain how this round 2 is going vastly different than the first time around, cause last time they were evenly matched, but now the girls are at a disadvantage and about to get an ass whooping of a lifetime. Remember how Miss Bellum asked the girls what bothers little boys? So the Rowdyruffs took a page out of her book and thought, hey, what bothers little girls? The boys began spitting, picking scabs, and cracking their knuckles in an attempt to gross out the girls. I can handle the cracking of knuckles, but ripping off your scab and tossing it near me? What's even worse than that, Butch hucks up a glob of spit, only for Boomer, his brother, to catch it in his mouth. Talk about some I'm waving the white flag, they got that. And after this, the girls were getting absolutely demolished. They slammed them into a hockey puck after attacking them, leaving them scarred and battered. Let me remind you guys, they're all 5 years old, likely doing this on a school night. They are getting wrecked so bad, Blossom and Bubbles are hiding, pulling Buttercup back because she still wants to fight. Girl, have you not been paying attention? You and your sisters are getting your ass whooped. This is what I call a strategic retreat. The girls make their way to the top of the building with little preparation. Blossom believes that the boys are too strong to defeat this time and they have finally met their match. Oh no, baby girl looks so tired and defeated at this point, but Buttercup says F that and loses it. This infuriates Buttercup because she still believes the Rowdyruff Boys can be defeated. May I remind you all, they are currently hiding from the YNs and Buttercup is giving away their position. Not long after that, the boys notice the girls on top of the skyscraper, which leads to another game dubbed Ultimate Fight, setting up like it's WWE. Butch is pounding Buttercup against his chest like he's a gorilla. Boomer is stomping the yard on Bubbles, and Brick is using Blossom as his microphone praising himself.
I'm too cool for you. You think you're hot, but I'm sorry you're not.
The bloodbath has begun.
My back is against the wall. This is not a test. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
After a montage of constant violence, the girls are missing teeth, their clothes tattered, battered, and bruised. The girls are overwhelmed. I know their pride and ego took a hit as well. This type of timing will make any seasoned villain sweat. Now, the most diabolical thing the Rowdyruff Boys do next is they grab Bubbles and pick up a slimy slug. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare. If you put that shit on her, stop it. Stop it. Oh nah, if I was Bubbles at this moment, this would have been my crash out. I'm sure all of you are wondering, how will the girls defeat them this time? Kissing them and giving them cooties won't work. Fighting them one-on-one is a death sentence. Might as well kick in the plot armor. Buttercup seeing her sister crying made her see red. She snapped and busted Butch right on the tongue, and that's when he started shrinking. Blossom, being the egghead that she is, realizes the boys' true weakness: emasculate. Their whole ego is built on being tough and gross, and their definition of manly.
Final round. Fight.
So, What do the girls do? They humiliate them. Bubbles over here painting Boomer's face looking like a downgraded Bratz doll. Buttercup, Baby, and Bush and Brick. My guy is out here getting his pants yanked down for all the world to see. Censoring because we ain't trying to see a 5-year-old kindergartner's cheeks. And with each level of embarrassment, they shrink smaller and smaller until they're action figure size.
Stop it crying, you sissies!
Him is furious. He pops back up like, how did you lose? I gave you a power boost and new haircuts. And then he snaps him out of existence. They don't explode this go around, so this won't be the last time we see the Rowdyruff Boys. Thank God. But before him leaves, he hits the girls with the coldest line.
In time, you will fall, and we will defeat you. So keep on your toes, stay alert, and watch your back. Because the boys are back in town!
I don't know him. Your boys got clowned by plot armor and nerfed for the second time. You can't live this down. Well, that's it. Do the usual good stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more villain topics. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!